Well, hello there, YouTube. I've look at all the bugs and mud and muck on this thing. I've complained about this thing, Speedo howling in this thing. It's the Speedo drive where the cable goes in from behind. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna rectify that. I'm gonna pull the dash out and flip it upside down and lube that thing again. I gotta do it once a year. For some reason it's worse this year. It used to, you know, anything over 50 miles an hour, and it had to be fairly cold. These mornings have been around 40, and you just gotta be colder than that for it to start howling. But it's one, it's doing it at a warmer temperature, and it's kicking in at a lower speed. And before, around 55, you could actually do it on the freeway. Slow down, it'd stop, and you take back off again. May or may not come back. But I'm usually heading south towards Longview from here, and there's about a 10-degree difference between here and there, sometimes more. So it's, you know, two things: it's warmer and it just goes away. But Dotson just ran out the door. Now it doesn't turn off until like 30 miles an hour, and it seems to be doing it at much higher temperatures. So all that being said, I'm going to pull that out, and I'll show you how we do that. Pretty easy. So I'll be back. Okay. Pretty much all you need to do to get into this thing is number 2 Phillips, and you need a long extension with a 10mm. You gotta sneak in there a bit. I have some swivel-headed sockets at work, but those are at work and I'm here. I just have, actually I've got 2 toolkits here. My kid was using that red box for work, but he bought himself a new box, and has purchased some of his own tools, so he's leaving some of mine alone, thankfully. Screws underneath. I did some hasty quick wiring last winter because the computer died, and something's going on inside one of the motherboards there. There's like 3 motherboards stacked. That's why it's got the tape on there, because I get tired of seeing the alert, and then there's a flashing red LED when something is wrong. If you watch, it'll go through a cycle. Well, you see the headlight staying on, and if I can get underneath here, you'll see that light flashing. I don't know if I got the camera at the right angle, but it's very bright at night, so I just put that across there, and I see the headlight on all the time. Because what I did, I disarmed the headlight, and by doing that, it oh shit, do I have to? No, I don't. The computer it thinks the headlight bulb is out. So if it thinks the bulb is out, of course it flashes a warning saying, "You dumb shit, one of your bulbs is out." But in actuality, it's not. I've got it running. My little Dotson trying to get back in. I'll let her in. Oh, nice. You have no idea what a void that is. Yeah, you can see the wire connectors I used here. I just have one of those, I hear you. One of those wiring kits. I don't have all the fancy stuff like I got at work. There's a couple of bolts. There's one of them right there. Kind of holds this whole dash in. So I like swivel sockets. They have a much nicer it's these 2. Okay. I heard it weren't far out, did I? Yeah, these swivel heads are not good. The swivel socket pit bull's trying to get in here. What'll happen is I could end up dropping another bolt. God damn it, thing's just like that. That thing's hella long though, isn't it? I don't remember it being that long. One relay's in the way, but the boot broke on it. Maybe the harness just didn't have enough room to let that thing move. That's just crazy as shit. I've got to have a zip tie or something. Did I tap something else into that? It just lifts out. Framework and it. Oh. Can you really be that dumb? It's got a couple of goddamn hooks on the front. I don't think I had to take the shield out. What an idiot. It's got like side cover grommets that it hooks onto. Alright, so there was another coupler. It has to come undone. Thought it had a fairly big plug in right there. Here we are. You guys like these old-fashioned non-waterproof couplers. There she is. One Speedo assembly. God, my kid's got so much shit going on in here. He's cleaned a lot of it out, but that's what's making the noise. It's the bushing inside this drive. Is the bearings wore out in it, and the thing just stutters at certain speeds. If you can get some lube to go in there without it falling all the way into the dash, you can lube her up. I think I've tried that computer unbolts and it's just stacked. I think I've tried unbolting this whole thing and pulling it apart before, and it didn't really gain me much. Because it would be nice to get in there and lube it good and proper. Man, that's a lot of shit to take off, because you got all the wires would have to come out where it's bolted to the Speedo or the fuel gauge and the temp gauge, which wouldn't be that big of a deal. It may stay attached. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world to try it again, would it? Just seems like it wouldn't come apart. Nah, I'll just lube it. It'll last a year. Anyway, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be back. So, I'd say, what the hell? I'd take her apart. The thing's got dust and stuff that's been on the inside of that thing forever. It'll give me a chance to clean that, and maybe I can get some proper lube in this thing. See if I can lube from the top down this time, instead of just trying to get lube down in the sides and work its way into the bearing. I'm not even sure if I got this in the deal, but it's where this the shaft is spinning in the boss here. I'm pretty sure is where all the howling's coming from. So I'm gonna lightly put some grease down on those splines. I don't know if you can see those turn as the Speedo turns, and then this thing, this little magnet spins inside this bell at a certain, at a certain speed. The magnetic flux gives you your miles per hour. So not much to them. So I'm going to try to do that, and I'll be back. I got a bunch of lube in it, and I grease these splines using a Yamaha race grease. It's a lithium soap based grease. Fantastic grease. It's got high temperature, extremely water resistant. We got sun's creeping out outside there, but anyway, lube her up. Now I'm just going to put her back together. Well, there she is. She's all lubed up. I cleaned the faces inside there, the back side of the screens. I'll clean the outside when it's back together. But not much to it. No big deal. I'll get her back together and in the bike, as I've said on the last one. And that should be the end of my Howling Speedo for at least a year anyway. Alright, I'm in the final stages here. I could have messed with that computer, but I got other things to do today. I'm not going to mess with that. And my wife, she works at the .com store at Pro Caliber, and it was kind of quiet today, so she's getting off early. She texted me about 10 minutes ago, so she must be leaving at 1:30. She texted me earlier and said she's about ready to pull her hair out. Just really quiet. So anyway, we parked the Element inside here so that when we leave in the morning, you get a nice warm, dry vehicle. Alright, so finished up the Speedo thing with the Venture. I was about ready to walk out the door here and realized I had brought this thing out here with me. I bought a new head strap. But one of the interesting things with this is it comes with this new clip, speed clip or something they call it, quick clip. I'm gonna have to open up the toolbox again just to get this thing unleashed. Hope there's nothing wrong with it now that I've destroyed the package. I think the head strap is exactly the same. This is what interested me. This ribbed little quick clip. It says on the back here you can put it like on a. You could use quick clip to attach your GoPro to a backwards baseball cap or other 3 to 10 millimeter thick object. Recommended for non-impact activities only. Anyway, I ended up with another head strap thing, which I already have 2 of them. I don't see any difference with this thing. Maybe I should read about it. Maybe there is something different and I should pull it out and use it. But man, I can think of 1,001 good uses for that. It's nice and soft, so if you did put it on a backpack or something, or a backwards hat, it would fit nice. Better use a 3+ in the new case, because that thing's gonna be heavy. Anyway, I'm out for the day. I don't think I got anything else to record. You ready to go in, Sophie? Sophie, what you think, huh? Well, I'm all scummed out today. Doing a whole bunch of nothing. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. I'll wash my hands, and the little woman will be here any second. So talk to you guys later. Bye bye now.